You have 60 seconds to talk. And the fourth, similarly, fourth one is also a report. In here, report will be first, you will give a short passage on critical topics, a passage. So within 45 seconds, you have to complete reading the passage, and after that, you will have a small listening, basically on that topic, and which means sometimes listening and passage are opposite, okay, and sometimes parallel. So then you will have here the similarly you will have 30 seconds, yes, 30 seconds to prepare, which means after listening they will ask you questions, and for example, what is opinion of the passage, what is the opinion of the listening, and you will have 30 seconds to prepare your answer, and 60 seconds to talk, 60 seconds to record your answer. This is fourth part of speaking, and fifth part is also a campus conversation. As I said before, campus conversation is a conversation between two students. In here, it's quite different. One student will arise a problem, like I'm facing some problem with my housing or my roommate, and other student will reply, give solutions, normally two solutions, A and B. And so you have to make notes, what is the first solution, what is the second solution. And then you have after that you have 20 seconds to prepare your answer and 60 seconds to talk. If you choose this, for example, like if you choose A, reason A, you're going to have talk on reason A and give reason 1 and reason 2. Okay? And if you choose the solution B, similarly you have to give reason 1 and reason 2. Within 60 seconds you have to talk on that. Okay? You don't have to talk on both A and B. If you choose solution 1, you have to talk on solution 1, and if you choose B, you have to talk on B. And the third part is a sixth part. This is the last part of speaking, which is academic lecture. And in academic lecture, you have listen to a lecture delivered by the professor on topics like sometimes they will talk on biology and geology and economics and history and arts and many. Okay, and when listening to the lecture, you should make short notes. And after that, you will have similarly 20 seconds to prepare your answer. That means after listening, they will put questions like, what is the professor is talking about? And if they talks about something like a process, and they will say, what is the process? And what kind of a step are there, like that question. And you have 20 seconds to prepare your answer and 60 seconds to record your answer. That's all about speaking. And after speaking, you will have that's the last part of the TOEFL. It's writing, and in writing you will have two parts. The first is integrated essay, Actually, the word integrated means when something components combined together which means integrated. So in integrated essay, you're gonna have to first read, then you have to listen, and then you have to write. Okay. And integrated essay is quite difficult one, since you have to do reading, listening, and to write. And in the first part, reading, they will give a passage, a small passage. Okay, small passage, and you have to complete the reading of small passage within 3 minutes. And after reading, they will release a short lecture. Basically, lecture. Sometimes lecture will be opposite to what you have read in passage, and sometimes it's parallel. Okay. I suggest you first, for the reading part, you don't have to make notes, because after listening, the reading part will appear again. Okay. So after reading, you should make a quick understanding what the summary of the passage, and after that you will have a listening. So a listening part is important, since it's a played once, so you have to make a note, quick note, and after that listening part, you will have 20 minutes. 20 minutes. That means, and within 20 minutes, you have to plan. You have to think about what you're gonna write. Okay, and you have to complete your writing within 20 minutes. On questions, like after listening, they will put questions like, what is the contrast between the passage and listening, or sometimes like. How the passage will relate to the listening, like that. And after integrated essay, third and the second part is quite easy. That is independent. Independent essay. And this essay will entirely depend on your experience, on your knowledge, since they will put questions like familiar questions and on personal things, like who is your favorite actor or like that, and they will put questions like issues, global issues like global warming and terrorism, like that, and sometimes they will put questions on possessions, like what is your favorite possessions. So on independent essay, and you will have 30 minutes to write and to plan what you will write. You have 30 minutes, so within 30 minutes you should complete your independent essay. You don't have to save the independent essay. While writing the essay, no, there will be a box and a question on top, so you should start writing, and it will be saved automatically. Okay, and there is no special button for save like that, and you should write, and they will be automatically saving. It's all about writing. And first, I forgot about TOEFL. In TOEFL, basically TOEFL has 3 parts. First is paper-based TOEFL, and second is computer-based, and third one is internet-based. Okay, internet-based TOEFL. So most of I think almost every university will accept this internet-based TOEFL, and paper-based is quite obsolete these days. So most of the university will determine this IBD TOEFL, and different university and colleges have different requirements for TOEFL. And so, for example, particular university like University of Chicago will have requirement minimum of 80 TOEFL, like that. And so according to your TOEFL score, you should apply. And sometimes they will have some, leniency, because for those students they will have. If you sometimes some university have a special program like ESL for those students who are beyond the TOEFL requirement. So they will have a special class for those students who are not with the minimum score of TOEFL. Okay. TOEFL is also one part of test